Everyone, I'm your Gaurav here. Yeah, I've seen that lots of people were asking a question that how to learn full stack development in 2025. What are the changes we have to consider in the curriculum while learning and what should be our approaches? So we'll talk about all of these things in this video and also how much percentage FSD will help you to get placed. That is also a very a good question which I need to answer today. So anyway, here whether you are learning full stack development or preparing for any technical job, data structures and algorithm are super important. Even for the FSD also, full stack development also. So you need to consider that okay, if I'm going for full stack development, but they will ask the coding question in the first round, which is for sure. So for that purpose, you need to master one programming language that may be Python, Java, or anything. I'll suggest Java because there is a region I'll tell you in between. Okay, so learn a programming language that let's suppose a Java, but now you'll say this is as like traditional full stack development. I'll tell you what is the new here, which you need to consider in the 2025 or for the coming years. So now one thing, you need to learn Java or any programming language wherever you are comfortable with, but I'll suggest Java. Okay, now second thing, learn the DSA, not that advanced but at least intermediate level, that you must be good in array, string, linked list, at least basic of tree and graph or some good algorithms. That's where you must have an understanding, otherwise you won't be able to crack the first round. How will you get a job, right? That is also a question. Now once you have done these things, then you can start learning full stack development. When it comes to full stack development, which means combination of front end and back end, correct? Front end, back end. Now you have a choice here. Okay, you have a choice here. Yeah, for 2025, I'll directly say this thing. For front end, there is a no choice. First learn HTML for fundamental. For fundamental thing, HTML, CSS, JS. This was already existing. Now React. Okay, React, JS or Next.js something, right? So these four technology you need to learn for the front end development bare minimum, right? After that you will have multiple things between this also that you need to master. That okay, these are the few libraries which I need to learn. For example, Material UI or let's say Redux, right, for the state management. Other things, but you need to start with all of these things only to learn the front end development. This is sort of common for everybody, right? Along with this, you must master generative AI in this. That okay, what are the AI tools which can help me out in writing all of these codes, which will help me to increase my productivity. For example, Cursor AI, Lovable AI, or anything, GitHub Copilot, all of these things you need to learn within this area, right? First master the fundamentals, then see how AI can help you out in these things. One thing is done. Once you've done with the front end, now need to learn the back end. I told you if you do the like DS and Java, you have already a fundamental of Java. Now go and learn the backend development in the Spring Boot. So now you have what? You have front end completely ready. In the backend development, you can learn the Spring Boot along with the multiple libraries available there for the like authentication. Use JWT, right? Hibernate and like for database and other things. Let's say MySQL or SQL, anything you can prefer, right? So MySQL, go for the database, or MongoDB, go for the database, right? So these variations you have. One suggestion I will give you, if you're going with this front end technology and backend in Java, then Java, Spring Boot, then JWT, then आपका MySQL. All of these things you need to learn. Right now you're ready with the full stack development. Along with this, you must be good with the AI tools. For example, Cursor AI, Lovable AI, right, GitHub Copilot and other AI tools, or how you can integrate Fast API with your system, right? And then also REST API are very important. What are these technology may sound difficult for you, but I'll tell you the resources from where all of these things will become easy for you. One suggestion, right? Another choice which is most trending in the startups. However, learning backend in Java is for the bigger companies, let's say Microsoft or Google, right? So basically the companies which are working on the enterprise level will most prefer the Java, while the company who is starting or they are startups, right, probably company having a size of 100 to 100 employees, in that case they prefer the monostack development. MongoDB, right, then आपका Express.js, React and Node, all of these things you need to learn. So basically second track can goes here. You had a choice for Java, right, which we talked about, Java plus Spring Boot. Java plus Spring Boot you need to learn, right? After that here, or MySQL as a database, correct? Second route goes, if we are not preferring this thing, we are targeting the startups for the higher pay and immediate jobs. In that case, Monostack along with the AI can help. Okay, so here in backend basically, this React frontend already done, but here you need to consider these three things: MongoDB, Express, and next Node.js. These three things you need to learn. Okay, only then you are very good with the monster development. After that, you need to master the Gen AI tools, how I can utilize to generate the code, how efficiently I can work along with this, and along with both of these things, you need to learn the AWS, right? For the cloud services, how to host on the AWS, right? How these services are working, how containers are working. All of these things you need to understand in 2020, because now today people are not looking for the people who they will train. They're expecting that okay, somebody will come, they're already ready to work. That's what their expectations is, and we have to prepare accordingly. You're getting my point? So I hope in simple words you're understanding. Okay, anyhow, full stack development will be there. Now, yeah, now people are saying one thing that okay, AI will come and replace everything. We don't need full stack development. Any AI tool can generate anything. Yeah, trust me, if you're sitting to create something which is scalable, can be run on the global scale, you need a man force. Right? You have to sit personally to figure out the thing. Then you can only fix once you have a good understanding. Right? Somebody can say this thing. Okay, with the help of AI, things can be faster. If I need 10 people, one person can do that task, which is easily possible. But now completely you don't need a human. Anybody can generate. That is not true. That is completely not true. That's why company continuously hiring. In this 2025, approximately 1.5 lakh people has been hired in the full stack development, which is very higher number within the India, right? So now you need to understand, okay, people will be keep hiring, but you need to master on that certain level. And now sometimes what will happen, you have few fundamental, you think that okay, I'm not getting a job, people are not selecting my resume. But one thing you have to understand, people nowadays, people are looking for the experienced people. So somewhere if you can have an internship after all of this thing, okay, I have a good understanding on DSA, I have a good understanding of one programming language, that may be JavaScript, Java, Python, C++. Along with this, I'm very good with the full stack development, right? Using any technology, that may be the in Python Django also. So here, if you don't prefer one stack, go for Python along with Django if you have a good understanding of the Python. So you have a choice right there also. So variation you can choose anyone, but for the startup, one stack is very popular, and for the bigger company like enterprise level, your Spring Boot is very popular, right? So that's where you can decide where you really want to go. DSH common for all, that you cannot avoid. So these things were the mandatory thing. After that, you must be very good with the AI things. That okay, I can utilize the AI tool to like produce the more work as compared to the other people. Like the optimized work I can produce. That thing need to be there. After that, yeah, what will eventually will happen? If I talk about this thing, okay, I'm really good with the front end, right? So I know this thing. I know this thing. Backend I'm also good at. So I have these things. Now where's the challenge? I'm not getting a job. One thing that maybe you're missing with this thing, Gen AI. This must be there. This must be there. You need to learn the AI tools, right? I'm telling you the tools name. You can go and explore the Cursor AI. Okay, Lovable AI, GitHub Copilot. I hope you guys have used, but how to give a specific prompt to generate a good and quality work, that you need to learn. Okay, so GitHub Copilot and other also. So this is very basic, which you at least know. You must know. After that, once you have done all of these things, now you are ready with DSA plus FSD. Correct? Now what you need? You are also ready with Gen AI, generative AI. Right, you're ready with the AI tools, correct? Now again, after that, what you need to do? You need to learn how to build the resume. Because what eventually will happen, let's say 20 companies are hiring, I'm sending the same resume in the 20 companies. I say they're hiring for the full stack development, but I've never seen they're hiring for 3+ years of experience. Or maybe I'm very good with the one stack development, they're hiring for somebody with the Spring Boot. How will they select me? No chance, right? So again, identify the company who are looking for your tech skills. Accordingly, update your resume based on their job description, what they are looking for, right? After that, you're really good. You're really good, right? Then you're completely say that okay, now I'm ready, I'm job ready, that I must know DSA, I must know the full stack tool, must know the Gen AI, I must know the AI tools, right? After that, I have a very good resume, I can look for the companies and I can apply there. For applying multiple platforms are there, example LinkedIn, Indeed, Naukri.com, other platform. But remember, one hope or one expectation you have to set clearly. if you will apply to 1000 companies, only 10 will reply. So you have to identify, you have to source those 1000 companies, then you keep applying. After that, you'll get a call from the 10 company and hardly 2 will give you the offer letter. That's the very poor number after doing this much of hard work. And then you can expect a package of probably 6 to 7 LPA at the starting, which is the reality you have to consider. But in some cases it goes higher, depends on the company, right? But if you're really good in the DSA, then you can target the big company where you can have a package of 15 to 20 LPA. But it again depends on how much preparation you have done, right? All of these things. Yeah, now I'll tell you the few cool thing. One thing is that, okay, from where I can learn all of these things, one place where I can say that, okay, these are the resources which you can prefer. One is that DSA I can learn from the Prevensta Prime, or full stack development, one stack development also I can learn from the Prevensta Prime. So I'll show you Prep Insta Prime. I'll use this thing. Go here and you will have all of these things. So basically here I'll just do the login first. Somewhere I'll search for a course. Let's say I'm searching for the Manstack. Okay. So I have searched for the full stack Manstack development course, but to begin with I need to basically log in here, right? So now here you see this, all of these things are available here. Those are looking for, okay, they want some kind of discount or a financial help. In this case, they can apply one coupon code here. Let's say I'm choosing a course for this. You can apply a Pandey sir coupon code for getting a financial help. So you'll see this thing, you're having this much of discount. Very nice, probably 50% has been off for you. So go and use this coupon code and have a maximum discount. This may help you a lot. One, this course you can prefer, right? This is in complete in English. Second thing is that, okay, here also you can go and you can learn the one programming language. Let's say I want to learn Java. So I'll go DSA in Java, I'll learn this thing. Right, so these are the resources, practice resources if I want for free. So here 150 not out Prevensta question. Along with this, those are looking for Hindi thing, that okay, in Hindi I need to learn. Search a course here on Google or somewhere, full stack development course, but this will be in Hindi, course by Gaurav Pandey. So basically this is my name and you already know, right? By Gaurav Pandey. So here you will have this somewhere, I'll go to the videos, and somewhere you will have this first link, full stack development tutorial 2025, learn full stack development. This course may help you out, right? So here lots of people already have been watched this particular course, and you can go here, check it out, that okay, how you really enjoyed it. But this is in Hindi, completely Hindi. So now I don't think so how many of you will understand in Hindi, but here this is a very good course, right? So you will see the comment of the people, they really found it helpful, but go and check it out. Maybe this free resource will help you out. But here for dedicated everything, right, Prevensta Prime is the one platform where you can master all of these things. Okay, so can I get Prevensta Prime for free? Is there any option? Yes, you have a one wonderful option. The top 3 comments. So be creative, put the comment in terms of any good specific problem, good terms of any good use you have done for the Prevensta Prime previously or right now, or you're talking about the complete roadmap which you have followed, you have shown some good projects. Projects will play a major role anyway. Okay, so good project you need. Let's say you're building something like Netflix UI, or you're building something probably a good social media app, or you're building something, let's say a URL shortener for the marketing purpose. So you have the choice of the different project. Project will play a major role. So you need to consider that thing as well. I hope you really enjoyed this entire lecture. That okay, to summarize everything in one way, that if I want to master full stack development 2025 and want to get a job, alone full stack development will not help you. What you have to do with full stack development, you need to learn DSA and generative AI or AI tools. These things you must learn. Second thing, you need to work on your resume. You need to keep applying the companies, and eventually results will come. You know the resources from where you need to, buy or watch the free resources. Probably you really enjoyed this entire lecture. I hope so. See you in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye bye. But put me in the comment what you're looking for, what kind of personal help you need, right? So you guys can search on the LinkedIn, connect with me, ask the personal question, probably I'll reply there. Bye bye to all. Take care.